Hey guys, it's Banner. Welcome back to Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we basically just got the ice arrows, just for lols. And this part, also Zelda got kidnapped, but we got the light arrows. And now, we're gonna head off to Gannons Castle. By the way, I said a couple of parts ago that you can technically, once you get the steel gauntlets, you can get this bonus that could really help you. I lied. There is an item in Gannons Castle that gives you that lets you get the item. Kind of weird why it's now. So anyway, if you attempt to head to the castle now, Bando, can you hear? Blah blah. Bando, can you hear me? It's Raru, the sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Gannons Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Yeah, you just rescued all 6 sages just so you can build a bridge. Yeah, about that, yeah. Rainbow. Link's like, ooh. It's called the road, it's called the Rainbow Road. It is the road that you go. That kind of stuff. Anyway, welcome to Gannons Castle, almost. It's like Gannons Castle. Gannons Castle is a bit of an interesting final dungeon. Mainly because it involves 6 side paths. 6 little chambers. Each chamber has a lock on this thing. Once you clear the lock, you'll be able to proceed. You may be wondering, why am I going all the way over here? Well, young lad, head over to this one first, which is the Shadow Barrier, I believe, because it's got the symbol from the Shadow Temple and stuff, and the Shadow Medallion. Each one of these is kind of styled like a certain temple. Anyway, on the Shadow Barrier, what you're going to need is you're going to need your hook shot, and you're going to need your Pegasus boots, or whatever. And your Lens of Truth as well, I think, maybe. I don't know. Hook shot to that. Hook shot to that. That would be smart. You just want to... I'm going to clear this one first just because it's the easiest... Well, actually, because this is where that item is. You remember I said there's an item that you can get? This is where the item is. I'm just going to do that first. Can you actually get over there, or... I think you just gotta shoot it. Oh, you can't do several magic items at once, by the way. I missed. Oh my gosh. Such a precise aim I gotta do. There you go. Only for a bit of time though. You only got a little bit of time. That's a like, so... Hey, you got him. I think if you kill the like... Oh, okay. See that looks kind of far away, so I'm like, I think you just gotta use your regular arrows to try and hit that guy. Okay, so it keeps going around that circle. Bit later. Bit earlier. Bit later. Maybe I should hit him in a better angle, like maybe like right on here. There you go. Oh, you didn't have to kill him? Okay. Maybe you gotta relight the torch again. That'll probably be it. Okay, let's see if we can relight the torch again. Okay, run! Run, Croc, run! completely running off that cliff. Anyway, you may be wondering, yeah, so if you're still wondering why I ran off this way instead of the other ways, it's because this is the only way with a chest that actually gives you an item. And it's extremely odd why they would give you this item now. But here it is, the golden gauntlets. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. You can basically grab some even heavier stuff, which is kind of odd. Yeah, for some odd reason, you're allowed to pick up some really heavy stuff. Heavy duty, yo. Hey, I lit it. Oh, there's nothing over in this direction anyway. I think you're gonna need, yeah, you're gonna need a hammer for that. Hammer! Hammer, 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 hammer. Stealing other people's lines, yeah. That's how we do it. How you like that? I like to shoot it from like the side. It's alright. Yeah, I was thinking it was kind of a bit too good to be true, that kind of angle that I had there. Wait, so what do you do to get... I would like to get to the end of this, though. Specifically, yeah. Maybe you gotta use Lens of Truth. Yeah. Back! Back, fell beast. Still gonna give me money, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, come on, I don't need money. So, is it Lens of Truth? Ah, yeah. It's Lens of Truth. Thought so. There you go. Now, when you get to the end of each of these sections, you'll see this. What you need to do is that you need to hit it with your light arrows. When you hit it with your light arrows, it will awaken one of the sages, and this one will be Impa because it was the shadow one. So Impa will be like, yeah. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. And then you'll basically hear that. Then once you're done with each of these, you will be magically teleported back to the entrance of the section. So yeah. When that's done, the spell from this one is dissipated. So yeah, so basically, you're gonna have to do that for the other 4, but we're just gonna head outside just right now. I don't even know why I skipped that. We're gonna head outside right now just because that is what we gotta do. Well, we don't have to do this, but trust me, it's pretty recommended that you do this. So hold on, I'll just cut until I'm outside. And now we're outside Gannons Castle. Now with the steel gauntlets, I believe like one of the chambers actually requires it, but with the steel gauntlets we can lift up one rock and one rock only, and it's that one. So yeah, you're only allowed to get this after you've started the very last thing of the game. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't know how armbands help you throw giant rocks that weigh like about 57,000 tons. But okay. Anyway, inside we have a great fairy fountain. So just stand. That is not the ocarina. I've always had the ocarina on the down, but not enough item slots. Anyway, by the way, this is the last Great Fairies fountain in the entire game. Trust me, This one is well worth it. Because then this fairy is all like, welcome, Beano. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Trust me, this is really good when you see it. Okay, you ready? Are you ready for it? It puts a white border over every single one of your hearts. What does this mean? It means you take half damage from everything. Oh my goodness, you go through the entire game and now you can take half damage from it all. Reduced by half. You could just say multiply by half. Reduced by half, multiplied by half, same thing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so... So anyway, yeah, so... Now let's get over here. Let's go over here. So we're going back to Gannons Castle. Okay, so now we're back to Gannons Castle, and now we gotta take this on. Take this place on. I'm basically gonna take it counterclockwise because. Should I do it counterclockwise? Yeah, I may as well. Because it's a forest temple here, so the forest barrier here. Okay, so the forest barrier. Looky here. You gotta use your Din's fire again. It's really awkward why you gotta do that. Hi. This guy's like waiting for an attack. Ah, no. Oh, I really hope it lit that fire on. I think I gotta light that now. Other than that though, they'll give you things. Like for example, yeah. There you go. I knew you had to light that one. So kick it open and you get some money. Why do you need money? Even now? Come on! At least the Skulltulas, you could possibly get it. Oh no, oh, you gotta get out the boots. The hover boots. Yes! Success! You gotta do it all in one go as well, that's the worst part. I do think that's kinda cool. Oh, you gotta bomb him. Oh my gosh, you gotta switch items all the time, you know? Okay. Yeah, you can hook shot your way back up. Oh my goodness. Watch me just constantly go to my inventory screen, because you gotta go back there so often, you know? I gotta wait for this one to stop blowing so I can get that one in midair, you know? Come on! Come on! There you go! You can do it! Yeah! I missed it. I missed it! No! And there's nothing I can do about that now. Okay, so that's gonna start up again. Let's see if I can do it like this. Oh, come on. It's not like I could go do it on the other one, right? Okay, just jump right in this one. Really? It's not gonna let me get over there? Okay. Maybe if the switch did anything. Knew it. Absolutely knew it. Link, you fool! Whoa! Link. Whoa. And I'm just gonna get this last one, so let's wait for this one. And we did it, we waited. We're patient, or are we? Anyway, we did that, so that's another barrier out of the way. So that's 2 down, 4 to go. By the way, they'll give you magic right here, so if you don't have any magic when you come in here, don't worry. Yeah. Ah. Here we are. So anyway, now let's go over to the water barrier. And we'll proceed on. So honestly, I gotta give my final thoughts about this game. Also, blue fire. The only other place you can get it. So yes, you don't really need it outside of getting Oh wow, that actually froze me. I still have some blue fire from before. Hey, personal space, mate. Apparently that opened the door. Okay, sure. So yeah, so I'll talk about. I'm just going to talk about like how I think this game was really good for its time. I think it was pretty revolutionary about how it handled storytelling. It managed to slide in cutscenes and stuff without being all like in your face about it. It felt very natural. It felt extremely movie-like. This was one of the, and yeah, pretty much. It was a gripping adventure. It had, oh no, look what they made us do. Just push him in the hole. Okay, well where do you have to push this one? Oh, up there. Okay, so I guess I've got a... Nah, I can't do it from here. How? Where? Who? Okay, so you can't do anything from there. Okay. Let's do this backward step. Okay, so you've got to come in from here, which means it probably has to hit that from here, which means it probably has to. If it's coming from there, then it's gotta have hit here. In order to hit here, it needs to have maybe hit this, in which case it needs to have come from up here, but I don't know how you can make it go from up there over to here. Or fast enough, at least. Panic! Try every direction. Okay, well that direction is a big no-no. I was thinking you probably needed to bounce it off the other one, maybe. No, wait. No. I swear I do know how to do these, and I've done these before. I've gone brain dead trying to solve them. You think if you could pick up that big rock, you could pick up this ice block. Ah. I think I've done it wrongly because I've got the wrong one going up. I don't think you can do it with this one, so I'm just gonna exit the room, come back in, and both blocks will be out. Because I think I just pushed the obvious one in, so I'll try pushing the other one in. Other boots are nice. Doesn't apparently change anything. Yeah, because I can push this one in. And then I can push that one in easy. Why... Why does it let you, like, finick around with the other one, then? Fairy. Nice. By the way, if you want any fairies, you just wait. So anyway, so let's just head up here. Did that in like 20 seconds? Okay. Probably not going to need the hover boots anymore. Okay, let's undo this bottle, and there's a switch, and is it a rusty switch? I'm gonna break my rusty switch and run. That kind of stuff. And it is a rusty switch. Okay, gotta get out the hammer. You gotta switch items so much in this Final Sample. So anyway, yeah, so I think this game was pretty revolutionary. As for graphics-wise, I think it was pretty good. I wouldn't say it would be absolutely the best graphics, especially because of the kind of lowish frame rate. Low-ish. It runs a lot slower than other games. Unless it feels a little bit less responsive than it should be. Which is why if you play like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, it feels a lot more responsive than this game. But as I keep saying, this was the first 3D Zelda game, and it managed to do everything right. It improved on everything. It did absolutely nothing wrong. It was pretty much flawless on how it did everything, especially for 1998. You had games like Half-Life. You had Half-Life, and that was about it. Except Half-Life, I don't think was flawless, because there were kind of flaws in how it told you how to play the game. This game was tricky, but it wasn't impossible. It's not impossible, and in fact, it doesn't even hide it. There you go. You need to pick that up. Yeah. It doesn't exactly. Oh, look, you got a time limit. I think that's actually a heat limit, by the way. I think that's telling you that it's hot. But come on, we can do this before that. But yeah, like games like Half-Life felt a little bit bare bones. That may be because of the amount of money that they had, because Valve wasn't a terribly large company at that time. Trust me, they are now, but at that time they weren't that big. They had about like 11 developers and about like they didn't have many people. Also, why aren't you grabbing this? There you go. Chuck it. Chuck it. Chuck it. Yeah. Gold and gauntlets are pretty cool, although I don't know why gold is tougher than steel. Yeah, about that. I think I'm actually gonna need the and you also need to pull the thing, because then you jump on this. Yeah. As for other Nintendo 64 games, this came out like the Dreamcast came out in this year, but yet this game seemed to look almost as good, if not better, than Sonic Adventure, which supposedly was a next generation game. And it's like this comes out and it looks absolutely magnificent. It's got all the effects that pretty much they had. Now just don't fall in the lava, just get out of there. Yeah, there you go. I think that's all you had to do for this one, actually. Yeah, this one wasn't that long, actually. But yeah, like I think Sonic Adventure is a bit finicky, that's the thing. Sonic Adventure has all these problems. This game feels very timeless on just how it presents itself. Like, especially because if you can re-release it on 3DS, if you can, by the way, the HD remakes of games, if a HD remake makes it feel like it's brand new, then that means that the game is very timeless. Half-Life could technically succeed from that. Star Fox 64 feels a bit dated, but Ocarina of Time doesn't. Half-Life actually doesn't feel dated if technically Black Mesa kind of fills that gap. So yeah, so just pull that, and now we can enter this one, the Spirit one? Is this the Spirit one, or is this the... All that rock just broke. Yeah, this is the Spirit one. Well, this is the light one, which involves Skulltulas in the dark. Onwards, brave adventurer. I'm going for this one. I don't care what the other ones are. Yeah, you can't even tell which one's which. Even with the lens of truth. We get money. You know, be the biggest troll. Gets to kill all the enemies. Probably do actually. But like stuff like the lens of truth, yeah, totally had to kill all the enemies. Stuff like the lens of truth, that kind of stuff is done kind of well, and I do think this game, while it does borrow quite a bit from Link to the Past and stuff, and Twilight Princess borrows extremely heavily from them, this game adds a lot of cool new items, it adds a lot of awesome stuff, and it doesn't feel very old. It seems to stand the test of time, which the Ocarina is named upon. What does that do? That gives you a key. Yeah. How kind of pointless was this? How kind of pointless was this room? Like, honestly, we forgot how to play Zelda's Lullaby. Aha! There's another room. Let me guess, you've got to use your... you gotta use your claw shot so much. One thing is that you do use your hook shot a lot. I'll say that. There's not an even balance of all the items, and those are some design problems. Is that if you introduce something, I really do prefer it if it's better incorporated. I still have this gripe about like Emperor's New Groove, where it's like it uses the rabbit like once. It uses the rabbit once, it uses the frog and the turtle twice, and that's it. Like, why would you even include this, even say it on the box, and it barely happens? Oh, because Lens of Truth. Lens of Truth. Aha, yeah. Best psych ever. Why does Ganondorf even do that? Ugh. Rawr. Rawr. Okay. And so that's 5 out of 6 of the thingo, so we've just got one thingo left. So yeah, like, I still think if you guys own a 3DS or even a Wii, buy this game on Virtual Console. It is superb. It is excellent. It's really good, and especially if you have a 3DS, buy the 3DS one, because the 3DS allows you to play the Master Quest, a further difficult one version of it, and it also seems to it also updates the graphics and it makes all the annoying stuff not annoying anymore. Tank it! Yeah! Okay, I don't know how that one didn't hit me, trust me. You're supposed to move the statues, I know, but... Ain't nobody got no time for that. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. There is reports that a light temple did exist, and Gannons Castle actually acts as a bit of a hub for that. Makes a key. What? Bomb juice. Oh. Also, I do think bomb juice are underused. I may as well just say that. They are pretty awesome, but they're barely used. I think there was one thing in the Spirit Temple that used it, and this is the only other time that they're ever used. And I think that's a bit of a shame, is that you include an item and try to use that thing in combat. It's gonna be pretty impossible. You include an item and it doesn't serve much purpose. I'm alright with, wait, hold on. Do you have to use the bomb shoes again? Maybe you do. I guess not. Oh, of course not. You use your fire arrow. Actually, to be honest, I'm alright with the with the ice arrow because it's kind of hidden, and it also is never required, and it's also pretty much in there at the last moment. The bomb shoes, they never use them. I really should have used the lens of truth. Actually, oh, the fire arrow is barely used. I won't say never used, but it's quite barely used. Oh my gosh, all these wall masters. Watch me get the last one wrong. Yeah, I got it. I don't feel like making another wall master appear, actually, to be honest. Preferably not. And here we are, the final thing. Use up all your magic trying to get all that, yeah. And after all of that, we have freed all the sages of the the barriers that prevented them from doing something inside. And apparently that also prevents Link from going inside, I don't even know why. So that basically means that now we can fight Ganondorf. We can finish the game, and trust me, yeah, that's the end of the game right there. There's no hidden extras. We pretty much did all the hidden extras. And the shield dissipates in a very large ray of blinding light. So now you can walk inside if you dare. Now there's one last thing. I'm gonna end the part right now. I'm not gonna drag it on. We'll have the final boss fight as the final part, right? Yeah. Use your lens of truth and just kind of like scout the area around here, because I believe if you spot that, there are fairies here, and there's guys that will sell you ammo for everything. You probably won't need that much ammo. I might actually need some magic, but I'm just gonna stock up on fairies. Because why wouldn't you? I think I just used almost all the fairies. Yep. There you go, got it. Quick, block! Yeah, I think if you've got, like, something else, you can probably do that. But if you really wanted some fairies, that is a good opportunity to get them. And trust me, 4 fairies, that's pretty much more than enough. Trust me. In fact, let's try and do this without falling. dying ones. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time when we'll have the final battle. See you guys then.